Ah, yeah.
Rexa versus Troll.
For Doomhammer, let the hunt begin.
Oh my god, it's our very first shaman of the day. Dex 206. Listen, I'm only gonna go Secret Keeper and Huntress from here on out. Dude, there's all these different goat requests. Oh my god. Dancing Risses, you literally invited in the goat explosion. Can you demonstrate the noise a bumped makes? Yeah, for any of you who weren't watching Stardew Valley earlier, I bought 4 chickens, who I pretty much most of the time remember to feed. And we named them one at a time. Oh god, my green screen is literally falling apart. It's falling in my skin. You know what? You shoot me, I'll shoot you, man. Screw it. Oh yeah. So we named the chicken one at a time. The way we name it one at a time... I should have snapped. I was being too eager. Yeah, we name the chicken one letter at a time. The first person chooses the number. Hold on, I gotta fix this green screen. I'll keep talking. So, the first person chooses a number, and that's how many letters the chicken's name is. And then chat chooses the chicken's name one letter at a time. So, there we go. That's a little bit better. Ugh. Oh shit, this is not anywhere near excellent. Alright, so we're just gonna do this twice. See where it takes us. Yeah, we named it one at a time. So we got the name BHUMPT, and that was it. Bumped. So I got a chicken named Bumped. We also had Justiza, Zyrpag, and little Nozzlekted. What's this one again? A snip? By the light. Snip. So, I'm just gonna vote right now for a quick shot.
To my kind, I hunt alone.
Feels good. I'm so bumped right now. Yeah, I love the name Bumped. It's Nozilctd. Nozilctd. Nozzlekted. That's the chicken's name. Bumped. It's better than Elza Gavorish. Yeah, I like the... I also like the name Zrazy. ZJW AYZE. Zrazy. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh.
I hunt alone.
See no reason to toss her life away. Cordero says, do people from HMC watch your stream? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. In theory. Zrazy was in the original playthrough? Yeah. And Waquisha. What are the names that were there?
I wonder.
Waisha RJ. I like it spelled like that. Waisha RJ. Hey, Asharaj. It's a rock biter weapon. Well, I mean, he wants to kill us, and he's running walk biter. So I'm literally just gonna go very conservative here. You want more goat impersonations? We gotta wait a little. We can't just make this the goat show. We can't. Because that was a good run. We can't force it. Otherwise, they'll go, oh, he was that guy that did a couple good goat noises, but when we dug deep, it wasn't. No, you can't. You gotta let. Well, still hate Shaman. Still don't like Shaman. Although, what we could do is we could just play mid-range Shaman ourselves, and we could just storm to the top of the leathers. Magician doesn't do only magic tricks. Sometimes just stops. Here's a total rando thing. I'm 60 with everyone except for Hunter and Warrior. Huh. I mean, that makes sense. What's the quest? Oh. Goat sing Kiss from a Rose, though. Oh yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for the right time. Text twist. I forgot about that game.
Rexxar versus Karazhan.
Good old T-twist.
Let the hunt begin.
I think I want a secret other than that. Boba says, I've wondered all my life, Sean, what's your opinion on avocados? One of my absolute 100% favorite foods ever. Love avocados. Adore avocados. You go to Chipotle, you always put guacamole on everything. You never don't get the guacamole. Don't be Druid Hero Power. Don't be Mage Hero. Well, I do declare, fuck. We're gonna wait until turn 3. In a world where turn 3 freaks everyone right the fuck out, one man waits for turn 3. God, I love avocado. Oh, Terminus Thrall says Chipotle is just so disappointing. Dude, I might need to give you my recipe. My receipt. Nazoth's first upgrade. I can't believe he's done this. I might need to give you my recipe. A double wrapped chicken burrito with white rice, black beans, the delicious marinated chicken, mild sour cream, cheese, guacamole, and most importantly of all, the smoked Tabasco. Smoked Chipotle Tabasco. One more secret would be good? Yeah, it would.
Come, midnight. I'll never tell.
Well played.
Yeah, 5-6, pick up sticks. Have you seen this town? It was awesome. Why don't you go get another hero power?
They'd be thirsty.
No snipe. Not tonight. Go on, get out of here. It's a bear! Yarr! I'm a bear! I'm a bear. I'm a bear. You have no reason to despair.
Was an error.
That was an error. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I gotta kill this. I'm gonna kill this. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna go for a face. Make him come to me, huh? Is there a Yogg or lock and load in this deck? Nope.
Fly, Polly.
Well, that's not that nice. We have to be so careful. Yep. I think we are in a little bit of trouble here. Unless we just get a quick shot, huh?
Well played.
Is that the first win of the streak? This part where you're actually good is pretty good. Bam! Aggro scum.
versus Morgul.
Morgul.
Let the hunt begin.
I've been doing some research, and none of these are secret keepers or huntresses. So let's go for those. What are your thoughts on the handsome Ken Bone? I think nothing. I know very little of him.
I'll never tell.
I'm never ever ever gonna tell. Chrono says, how do you feel right now after streaming for almost 8 hours twice this week? I do feel a slight touch itty bit tired. Okay, we have some choices here. I think we... Freezing trap... Anyways, like... Because this is a good setup for this Eaglehorn bow, I mean, the only thing I think we're scared about is Totemic Might. I don't think there's any 3-mana thing that we can be scared of, but... Okay.
Hunting low.
Oh man, that's an unbelievably good turn for us. You know, I'd love to rip another secret off the top. Truly, I would. Back to the hand.
I'll never tell.
I'm gonna hold on to this. So he can play that guy again.
The long lost words that belongs in a museum.
So this is mid-range. True and true. So I mean, this will let him clear everything, but yeah, I think it's just strictly better. Well, he's like freaking himself out over trying to clear my board.
That belongs in a museum.
Huh. What are the odds? I guess it's 1 in 21 that happened. Yeah. Really? He doesn't. I found that turn odd. I think I might just continue to go for the face here. I think this is good. It's just really hard for him to clear this all. It's like really, really hard for him. And then I have both of these, and then this on turn 8. Seems fine. Ooh. Cool.
Come, midnight.
Just always tougher, ain't it? Yeah, this was good. Wait, what? You work at the dog house in downtown Long Beach. Gladly buy you lunch and a beer. Oh my god, Abe Lincoln, Captain Puncher. Just me, Cap Puncher. I think I've been to the dog house. Oh, that's good. So that dies. This does become a slight bit more difficult to win the game. I mean, once again, we can just draw a quick shot off the top. And that's... okay. Cool. Let's close on a streak, huh? Doghouse, how far away is that from the Long Beach Aquarium? Long Beach Aquarium's pretty nice. San Francisco Aquarium? Not nice. Oh my god, the San Francisco Aquarium is just... it's depressing, actually. It's small and it's cramped.
Light shall bring victory.
And there's nothing but, like, propaganda written everywhere that it's like, did you know the oceans are just falling apart and everything's shit and it's hell? In this small, dank, tiny, cramped place? Ugh. San Francisco has an aquarium. Yeah, it's very small and very, like, everything's bad. And maybe that's actually just the state of oceanography at this point, where it's just like the oceans are so fucked. They're fucked. They're super fucked. It's bad. It's terrible. It's bad. Monterey's where it's at? Yeah, dude, the Monterey Bay Aquarium is unbelievable. And then this one. Woobly says, I assume you mean literally dank. Yes, it was dank in the traditional use, the historical use of the word dank, not the modern, new version. Have you tried Freeze Mage with the evolved Kobold? Evolved Coboloid is the way you wrote it. Oh, God. Yeah, my first winter in LA was really weird. Because, I mean, seasons are very sharp in the Midwest. I mean, so, you know, the summer is blisteringly hot and unbelievably humid. And there's tons of, you know, thunderstorms and hail and tornadoes. And then fall rolls around and it gets really brisk and all these bright green trees turn like really rich, vivid colors. To the face. And then winter, everything falls off. The trees, all the leaves fall off. And you get these ridiculously cold winters with these like huge snowstorms where you like can't go outside. And in, you know, the more rural areas, they're like, well, we better go ahead and buy a lot of food for the next 8 days because we literally will not be able to leave the house.
I hunt alone.
He's not going to be happy with me. I'm going to get you to resurrect that shit. No, man, I'm never going to do that. And then the spring comes, and there's just this incredible growth, and the storms start up again. Where are you from in the Midwest? Kansas City. Why not kill the minion? Because it is a resurrection priest. Now I'll kill it. So he has the awkward turn 6, where he can resurrect for 2, but he only has 4 mana left over. So we can't let Onyx Bishop and resurrect at the same time. Then you go to LA, where it's basically hot and dry and bright. It's very bright. LA just feels bright. Like you go outside and you're like, ugh. Oh, are they? Are those echoes eternal? Huh, where is that?
I'll never tell.
I hunt alone.
I hunt alone. It's so nice to be able to get another one of these. My echoes are a turtle. I really don't think that's gonna do it. Guess he forgot about that. So this is more than likely an explosive trap.
The menagerie is for
Man, what a rip for him. What a rip. What a rip on pepperonis. LA's a really weird town, man.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
I mean, we're rapidly hitting the point where I just literally have way too many cards
a tale of terrible
that I can just bang them down with.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
Yeah, I mean, this is just... Like, that's awesome for me that he just healed for 6 instead of saving a huge board clearer for me. So, let's see. How do we want to do this optimally?
Do not touch.
One last way. One last way.
And also, I believe that Call of the Wild, in order of summoning, goes Huffer, Leok, Taunt-a-Bear. Well, that's not a healer, which I believe is what he was hoping for. So, I believe that this is lethal. It's nearly lethal.
Do not touch.
You are correct. It's alphabetical. Really? Huffer? Leok? Misha. Alphabetical.
Tonight, a tale of glorious redemption. The game begins.
Enjoy this win. Yeah, we did it. Man, priests are terrible in this meta. It's a bonus star. 11 from heaven. Feels oh so good. I mean, look at that. Oh. So we're gonna do a quick little Q&A at the end. Only for the Twitch primers. Only for the Twitch primers. The new ones are Cloctopus, what a great name. Alan Pep, the Nerdsmith, Sushi Bonsai, Abe Lincoln, Cat Puncher, Rehigh, Rough House, Dispersions, King of Dances, The Greatest Griffin, Master Sword 59, MX Sniper, Talal Vanesh, Jaxaros, Lord Lee SLR, Fresh PB&J, Lamps Are Sneaky, Rother 2013, Suplex, Andrew Hwangi, and Koenig Paul 1. Oh my god. That's such a good... Oh my god. It's amazing. Look what Takedown just sent me. Look at this. Look at this bumped. Bumped. Oops. Oops, that's the wrong one. Alright, do it. If you have a question, we'll take a little question. From the new Twitch primers. Well, occasionally I do a little Q&A to close things out. I think I'm going to wander around and bump into stuff. Luike01 says, what do you think was the most valuable math skill you learned as an undergrad? I would say, geez, probably one of two. Probably one of two. I can't decide between them, but you're not looking for one answer anyways, so that's fine. So I think one of them was the idea of, I'll always remember, like this Professor Benjamin, he said, okay, so here's where we start. He had a bunch of stuff written out on the board. He's like, okay, here's where we start. We start with this given information, and here's the conclusion that we want to reach, right? Here's, say, the theorem we're trying to prove, or, you know, the end of the proof. Here's the start and here's the end. And a proof is a series of steps that you walk through, and because you can disagree with these steps at no point, I can get you to conclude the same thing that I have. And that framing was really powerful for me, because I think it sort of reshapes how I think about discussions. Have you ever seen someone get really, really angry when they're having a debate or an argument about something, or they'll say, well, you see, you forget about this and that and this and this, and hell, the thing you even said, and that's just what that proves my point. They increase the speed that they're going through things, try to just get to the end of it, and I got it, and I won. They're not actually looking to say, okay, so here's where we start, right? And someone goes, yeah. So you have to agree this is true, right? Yeah. You have to agree this is true, right? Yeah. I'm talking in a mathematical sense. I'm talking in like an everyday sense. Like, okay, here is a plan for the reform of the economy of Los Angeles County, right? So here's where we are, and you'll agree that this is true, and that this is true, and that this is true, and you sort of, and therefore this is why I have been led to this place. And that entire format of thought was really what the Day 9 Daily was saying, okay, so we have our goal in Zergverse Protoss is this, and here's where we are. So if we try to do this, you'll agree that that doesn't work because of this. And you'll agree that this doesn't work, you'll agree that this doesn't work. You'll also note that if we do this and this both helps our final goal and has these other bonuses, right? It's very slow, careful, thought through stuff. And I think that that's been incredibly valuable for me in my entire life, because, you know, if someone said to me, Sean, you need to draw a graphic novel this year, or, well, screw the time frame, that's not the important part. Sean, you need to draw and create a graphic novel. The idea of slowly breaking things down to myself, I think, would be really nice. Like, okay, Sean, let's take a step, take a step, take a step. Okay, so we have to agree, and being able to think through that. So that's one thing, is that sort of methodology of thought. And the other thing is the idea, and it's closely related, the idea of taking something very abstract and weird and confusing and applying careful and thoughtful structure to it. What would be an example? Okay. Here is an excellent example, okay? Nope. You don't have permissions? Yes, I do. It's my fucking computer. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's an example. Okay. Okay, where are my brushes? We have black. Okay, let's make this nice and big so y'all can see. Okay. we're going to have two players. We're going to have red and blue. I didn't do this very prettily, but that's fine. These actually do need to be equally spaced. Okay. Tell me if you've played this game. We have two players, red and blue. Have you played this game where one person first draws a line between two things? Let's actually make it a line. One person draws a line between two things, and the next person... Fuck. One person draws a line, and the other person draws a line, and they take turns... Shit, this is really annoying. It keeps doing that. They take turns drawing lines like this. And... Fuck. And then, what happens is, as these lines get drawn, if at some point one of the players surrounds an entire box, and it doesn't matter where blue went. Blue maybe went to these places. Over here. Once this state happens, then red colors in this box, and he's scored a point. You see this game? See this game? And the goal is to have the most boxes colored in at the end. Okay. What is the optimal strategy in this game? That's it, right? Here's the rules of the game. And now I'm going to ask you a really big question. What's the optimal strategy in this game? Doing that, asking that question, it kind of feels like, well, I don't know, maybe this, maybe that, and I'm like, no, literally show and demonstrate to me what the optimal strategy is. So you have to start taking this brand new game, maybe some of you have literally never seen it before, you have to take this brand new thing, you have to go, how do I break down the process of even thinking about this? How do I apply a structure to be able to answer that rigorously and robustly? And I think that, you know, just based on some things I see in chat, a lot of people think that, oh, well, the optimal strategy must be a quick, simple, easy answer, because that's the way that, like, if you have, like, a pop-up quiz question of the day on your Google Reader, rest in peace, you know, it has something like that, and you go, oh, it's a brain teaser that's supposed to take you, like, 3 minutes. But that's actually requires and demands you to do some serious work to try to figure out how to appropriately describe that. And that idea of structuring things carefully, I think has been really influential on me as well. Because again, if someone said, hey, Sean, make a graphic novel this year, I would have to start to come up with and formulate my own structure. And the way I almost think of it is, if someone said, build a house there, and it's just empty, and you go, huh, and you have to like put up this stick, and then put a stick on top, and then do a little crisscross, and now you kind of have a slightly more stable cross section, and then you put some support sticks in there. Okay, so now you have maybe a wall that's not covered, but there's some structure, and then maybe you get the 4 walls in the woods there, but you can see through the walls. It's clearly not a house, but you have some structure there to actually work with to make some rooms inside of. So, yeah. So, that's the show. Tomorrow I'm going to play Warcraft 3. I look forward to seeing you there, and I hope you have a good night. Show over.